Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World, and my free tutorial for January 24th newsletter is a fun fold card. So we're going to use Darling Details. Look at my pure stamp set. I bashed it. And I'm using a set that's free during celebration this month and next month, so be sure and check it out. Heartfelt Hellos, really nice, useful stamp set, and you can get that free with a £45 spend. So we're going to use a variety of colours. I'm going with Soft Sea Spray and Lost Lagoon, and then Fresh Freesia and Highland Heather. I'm not sure about them, but I've chosen them now. I'm going to go ahead and see what happens. So this is actually my mock-up card that we're making. It's a sort of a pop-out. It's going to have hole and stuff. So it's a nice, interesting card. It should catch people's eyes if you're making it for something. Something on the paper. So what you're going to need to start you off for your base card, you need a piece that's 8 1/4, which is the UK's A4 straight across by 5 3/4 inches, right? So you need that. For your inside bit, you need to get your basic white card, and you want to do it. It's written upside down. You never know what's going on in my brain when I'm working these things out. This one is 7 3/4 inches by 5 1/2. And then we're going to do a wee bit of scoring on it. You need 2 pieces of DSP, and I've gone with the Fresh Freesia out of the Subtles. For the front, I'm going with the nice spotty bit, and it needs to be 4 inches by 5 1/2 inches. And then you need a wee strip for here, and that will be 1 6/8, so 1 3/4 by 5 2/8. I will have all these written down below the video, so you'll be able to get them okay. Inside, we're going to do a bit of stamping here and a sentiment up here, and hopefully that'll all work out. The only other thing you need now at this stage is some frames. So I've went through my days, my circle days. I've got a wee scallop edge. It's not as nice as the Stampin' Up one, which you can still get, but I didn't because I had 2 sets of circles. I couldn't condone buying another set. So what I've used is, for the larger one, we've cut 2 frames out. This one. This will fit right here, as it shows you. And then I went in with this one to cut the inside to give me that nice wee frame. Cut a white one for inside the exact same way, and then with the leftover that came out of this, I cut that out in purple, and then the next one I cut out in a smaller scallop to fit on top of it, and that will be all we need, hopefully. And I'm hoping these sort of work together. You'll be better picking your colours. I just went and grabbed a set and stuck to the one design. So we'll see what it looks like. So cut your frames out, as I said, as I did there, and we're going to start. We'll get our front and back pieces ready. So this one, you want to get your scoreboard out. Oops. And you know how we do it. We're just going to fold it over, bump it up so it's all nicely there, and fold it down and give it a score. And that's our main base ready to go. So get your other wee piece. Where did I put you? And you want to score it. I'll check my measurements here. We score it at 3 7/8. Right, so go to, not with that, 3 7/8, which is right up here. 1 mark before 4. Score it down. Now we want to fold one in. This will be folded like so, in half, hopefully in half. So you basically got your inside card now. So you want to spin it around, and we want to butt it up again, and we're going to fold this one up. Make sure it's right into the corner on all the areas. Just give it a wee score with your fingers, and that will give you that nice. If I tried, and I did try, believe me, I did try. If I went in to score it, it's you can see I've scored it twice there to try and get it centered. It just will not work. So I find this is the best way to do it. Butt it up, fold it over, and then just give it a good burnish, and you get what you need for your Z fold inside. So I'll get rid of this now, finish with the scoreboard. So get your main card. Oh, look what I've done to it already. Pure thing. And stick your paper on with your DSP. And then we're going to let that dry so that I can come back and cut a circle out without pushing the glue through if it's not fully dried. These wee subtle packs of paper are great. I actually was thinking, where is all my paper? I'd hid it in front of me, and I've rearranged my desk over Christmas, and I'm slightly up from my shelf. I could not think of what I had done with my paper, but there it was, nicely packed in there waiting on me. So stick this first, and then we'll go into our stamping while we're waiting on this taken. I don't like the fold dot at the top there. Just make sure you're happy. So we're just going to let that wait so the glue dries. On this one, we could actually stick our paper on here. So we have cut a piece, as I said, and it will just go here, and it matches that. But as I say, we're going all white inside. Should have kept those hearts for Valentine's coming up. So just stick that in the center of that wee heart that you folded over. Excuse me, and inside you could do a bit of stamping as well, which we might do when we have the stamping out. But we'll want to decorate our wee circle, and as I said, I'm going with that pretty Our Darling Pet Details, just with this flower. It's just quick and easy, and the two for the leaves. So I have cut myself out a mask so that I can mask over the top of this. And we're just going to go in with black at this stage. So just bear in mind that you are putting in leaves, which will come out either side or whatever. I don't know how to go with this in the middle or not. Very unplanned today. We'll go with that, but we're not going to do our top coat yet. We're going to set this in and cover it up for ourselves so that we can do our leaves, and they'll go behind them. So we'll start with this. We're going to go in with the darker colour for it, which is Lost Lagoon. Don't ask me why I picked Lost Lagoon. It's just out of the subtles as well, so I'm hoping it works. So decide where you want your nice leaves. They're obviously going to go over the edge of your thing a wee bit, but hopefully it'll look okay. I want another wee. I'm awful heavy-handed, aren't I? I press that like it's never going to work without me leaning heavily on it. Trying to get this so it looks half decent. Who knows? Well, we'll not take that off yet. We'll do our other bit first, and then if I have to go back in, I will. I'm hoping this soft seafoam works. It's a nice pale colour like that. So just go over the top of your... they're light, aren't they? It's done now. You'll work out your colours way better than me. Oops. We'll see when we take the mask off if it's not too bad. It's nice and soft, isn't it? It'll do okay. wonder does it need any more? I might put some down here just to take that wee bare bottom of it. Maybe just put the two. A bit of scrap paper. So I'll just put a wee bit coming down. And then this over the top. So let's have a look. That's not too bad. I'm going to leave it before I mess it all up. So we'll need to go in with our colour now for the flower. And I'm going in with the lighter colour, I think, for the flower. And if we don't like it, we can go in with the heavier one. So this is Fresh Fresh. Seemed to be very low down, didn't it? Nope, gone the wrong way. I'll fix you in a minute. Just get this facing the right way and over the top of your nice stamping. Not bad, yours not. It'll be decorative enough. You could go in with a wee bit of the darker colour in there if you wanted, maybe using your Wink of Stella to add that depth. I'll do a bit red. Put it on the end of this. So a wee squirt of water and an old Wink of Stella brush, which is not cleaned, so be sure and clean it. So pick up a wee bit of your purpley colour and just add it where you think it needs a wee bit of darkness to tone in the deeper colour that you're doing. There, that'll do. I can pretend I know what I'm doing, can't I? So we'll get all these out of the road and hopefully our things will be back to normal. I need to go and look for that. God, am I the only one that gets messy on the tables? So this will have to go here. We want this to pop inside when this hole is cut. So we need to make sure, I wonder how I got the right one. Hold on a second, I have to go and get my other die. Right, I'm back sorted. So I want to use the same die as I used for this circle here on the front. So you need to just decide where you want it. Do you want it up higher? Do you want it lower in the middle? Or whatever suits you. I'm actually going with a happy birthday for this, so I might put it up slightly higher. So you want to get it in the center. I'm not going to mark it. You can do that if you want. I'm going to stick it down. See if I'm happy with it. Make sure and open your card out. Don't put the whole card in. And just go and cut that out. So we'll be back in a second. So that's it cut out. You can leave that to one side, we don't really need it. So at this stage we could stick on our purple bit. It should just fit right over the top of that. So we're going to add a few wee dots of Tomboy glue. It's actually coming out in a nice wee line from it for a change. So pop it on top. Just make sure it's all fitting nicely. It does give it a lovely wee edge, you know, rather than leaving it blank. On the other side, because it is purple there already, I thought I'd tie in the white. So we'll just do the same. I'm going to add dots of glue and stick it on. So we're going to work on our inside now that I've got that covered. I'll just leave it over there for a second. I want to do a bit of the same flower on the inside just to follow everything through. So I'm just stamping it up with Memento, and I have a bit of scrap there. I'm just putting it down at the bottom. The sentiment will be at the top. So just off the edge really. And we'll do our leaves as well. So cover that up. Go in with our dark colour. I'm going to do with the two wee leaves sort of nearly coming. Oh, look at that. Bold. Big splot of ink. Don't do that, whatever you do. We'll just finish our leaves when they're opened. Really wasn't a good colour choice, to be honest with you. I wouldn't go with that again. And we're going to go with a darker flower now to pull the dark colours in. Where's my dark? Here. Where are you? So just make sure you have the stamp in the right position. No, it wasn't even well linked, but it's perfect for inside because you don't need to be heavy-handed inside. I'm going to have to think of something to do there, so what sentiment shall we use? Enjoy your day, I think will go all right. And we'll just go in the dark purple as well, I think. Try and get it inked up this time. So, enjoy your day. This won't be straight because I'm at a very bad angle here. Not bad, and I think maybe we'll put a wee flower or something in there later. I'll hunt through the stamps and see what I can get, but nothing lost. A wee butterfly or something. Could get away with something, I'm sure, if it's a birthday card. So, what do we need to do now? We want to stick this to the inside of our card. So we're sticking the largest part with no fold in it. This video is turning into a right saga. So bring that over and just decide where you want it. Try and get it central. It's not bad. And that will be closed over, and this now needs to go on top of this, so this will fit in the inside. and then it'll pop open. So what you want to do is put your glue here. I'm just going in with this. There's no call to raise it up, just make sure you keep this held down and don't put your glue that it sticks to your nice border. Keep it just in a wee bit. Just make sure you keep that down and set your circle in. And whenever you're happy, then leave it alone. And then this will stick on top of it. Now you could raise it up if you wanted. I don't know, might put a wee matching butterfly there to sort of cover that. I'm not going to raise it up, I'm going to keep it flat. So that is your card. You just need to put your sentiment down here, and the sentiment, I was going to go with this happy birthday. Where are you? I can't read these things backwards. I don't know about you. Right. And again, I'm going to go with the darker purple. You could look through your dies and look for a piece that would cut it out, you know, or a rectangle of some shape, or a punch if you have a nice punch. I'm just going to keep this to one section and just chop it out. That looks okay. So we're just going to back it onto a piece of the purple card, if I can find any. So I decided maybe a wee purple ribbon would go. I think it's close to the colour. It's old stock. I've had it for a long time, but I think it just lifts it all. So have a look through your crafty ribbons. Just put my glue dot on it. So sort of putting it to the side so it's not catching on your opening. And then this is the sentiment I backed it onto the matching paper or card. And we'll put it down at the bottom in the center. Happy birthday. And you could still put a wee printed butterfly, not one that's going to sit up because of your ribbon. Trim it. So that's not too bad. There's not beside my mistake inside, but we'll sort it out somehow or other. So that's just a wee idea for you. I'll have all the measurements down below, everything I used, and thanks very much for subscribing. I'll catch you all again soon. Bye.